we appreciate those guys. So if you got any mortgage needs, make sure that. But we appreciate them responding.
We've got Mr. Good here with our radio crew. Head coach Cody Stone out this week. We'll be back with you shortly.
Perfect snap, perfect hold. Kick is up. It's high, it's long, and it's good. New Albany 45, South Tilla 40.
Last night the atmosphere was there's a lot of people here. I know, Coach, you couldn't see it, but Good, I mean, it was packed, wasn't it?
Great atmosphere for a high school football game. We had a helicopter fly over. Then we had WTVA Game of the Week this past week. Had back huge crowd on both sides. South Tilla brought a heck also, and a great football game to follow. Coach.
Yeah, you know, our goal is for Kitchen Field to be the place to be on Friday nights. Like you said, we've started doing the tailgate down there. That kind of gives it a little more of a football atmosphere. We had the flyover. The people at Oxford Hospital flew over with a helicopter. You know, just a good night for football. South Tilla brought a big crowd, like you said. You know, we may not necessarily see it all the time, but we can feel it, you know, and then our guys can, and they know that they're well supported when you have a crowd like that. So we greatly appreciate everybody for showing up and supporting us.
Had a lot of improvement from your scrimmage to your first game.
We scored. That was one thing. You know, we joked around a little bit about, you know, our spring jamboree and our fall jamboree. We hadn't scored yet, so you know, talking a lot. This team hadn't scored. Your team scored, but this one hadn't. So, kind of got that monkey off our back. You know, excited about that. You know, and finally putting some in the end zone.
Bulldogs that lead the game 15-11 after the first quarter.
Yeah, you know, 15-11. Anytime you're up on top, you like it. We responded right there. They put points on the board first. We responded, and it's kind of like that all night, you know. But fortunately, we liked it into the first quarter being up.
It ended up halftime down 31-23.
Yeah, you know, and got the ball right there at the end. Came in here knowing we were going to get the ball back the first quarter. So that was a lot of what we talked about in halftime, making a few adjustments. Just talking about, guys, when we got the ball, we got to score. Know that we were down one score. Our goal was to tie it up after the first possession. That's what we did going back out there.
Coach, we talked, you know, a little bit after the game, and that was when I was sitting there. You know, I didn't get to come in here with y'all, but that's when I was thinking, you know, how are they going to react? Because that wasn't easy to come back and react. You know, what was that halftime like when you came in here and seeing the guys? Because it was obviously positive whatever went on in this locker room when y'all came back out.
A big focus is execution. You know, I mean, we're in the game. You know, we told them all week it's going to be a 4-quarter football game. We've got to come back and respond. We've got to just keep doing what we do. You know, we ran the ball probably a little bit better than I thought. Kyle Knox was our player of the game, did a tremendous job. Offensive line blocked well. I think we won the line of scrimmage on the offensive line, which led to that running game. But you know, I felt like they couldn't stop us. They did, but I felt like it was us stopping ourselves. Way too many pre-snap penalties. We talked about that, cleaning that up. You know, just execution, things that we've got to do a little bit better job of. But didn't feel like they could stop us unless we stopped ourselves. So that was what it was. Had a lot of confidence in our guys. I just needed to keep playing.
You mentioned coming out after halftime, Shuttles throws a touchdown pass to Simpson, kind of get the game tied back up. That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, I think our deep vertical passing game has been good. You know, you saw that some against Lafayette. Isaiah Simpson has been a big part of that, but we've got some other guys that can do it too. Braden does a really good job sometimes when plays break down, extending that play, keeping his eyes downfield, and making a play. If you watch film, you'll see Isaiah. Some don't go right. I mean, he's finding Braden, he's locking on, and he's trying to get to where he can get open. It was very similar to what happened on that play. Caught the ball, made a player miss, and got in the end zone.
South Tilla took a 44-38 lead with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining, but missed their extra point. It kind of left the door open for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs also took advantage of that miss.
Yeah, you know, I think a big part of that second half especially was we were really close a lot of times, a lot of stops. You know, a ball being in the air and a player not really knowing exactly where it was at and it coming down. I mean, one touchdown, the guy was on his back and he just floated and fell right into his lap. Just didn't play as well as we wanted to when that ball was in there. in the secondary, but we were really close a lot of times to getting a sack. And the quarterback, give 16 a lot of credit. He was a really good player. He extended the play like Braden did, just long enough to get the ball off and get downfield. Some of our protections, some of our coverages, when it goes beyond 4 to 6 seconds, it's hard to start handling some of those guys. So give South Tilla a lot of credit there. You know, number 3 was a phenomenal athlete, very good wide receiver, a guy that, you know, will be one of the top receivers we play all year. So I think that duo, 16 and number 3, was very impressive. But like you said, we were down 4.5 minutes left, basically, down 6, huge. When they missed that field goal or extra point, I'm sorry, you knew we had a shot. You know, I told those guys after the kickoff return, this is what you want. You want a chance to win the game at the end of the game. You know, all we need is to drive, score, and we get to win it. And that's what they did. You know, got in some situations where Pregame had to make play. Knox continued to run the ball effectively. And right there at the end, we had a trip. We wanted to throw a quick passing game. If we liked the box, we were going to hand it off. That stack back or widened out a little bit. Braden kind of did some things to kind of help disguise that. And then we handed it off. I think it was his second touchdown, second time he had hurdled somebody. I think in the game too, just run the ball really hard, really effectively, and we did a good job up front as well.
I don't know about Coach Wheeler, but I was expecting more of an air raid from the end of the game, but we found a running game and a knock.
Well, I think that's what opens up. I mean, our goal is to go out there and spread the ball around. We've got athletes. We've got 5 skilled guys on the field at the same time. We want to throw the football around. When you do that, a lot of times that opens up the run game. So we're not small up front. We're physical up front. And so when people widen out or create space underneath. And so, like I said, we've known Knox is capable. Shows great burst, ran the ball hard. He's a little bit smaller. We joke with him about that, but he runs the ball really hard. And when those holes opened up, he hit it really fast. And
a lot of extra, like, you know, getting that extra yard, you know, where when you look at him, you're like, he might not be able to do that, but where he got the extra yard and kept moving forward.
Part of that is he's shifty, but he's got great balance, and he's strong for his size. You know, he's 60 pounds, something like that, maybe 155 to 165, but he's in that range. We've talked a lot about trying to eat right, take care of your body, get a little bit bigger, but he's really strong for his size, so we're excited about that. And he showed everybody else what he shows us in practice Friday night.
Shettles had well, my number's wrong, but he had 182 yards passing this past week.
Percentage was high up there. I know he was.
I think 12 to 17.
Yeah, Knight. You know, it's always going to start with him on offense and any quarterback typically. But Braves made the throws he needed to. Like I said, we talked about him finding Isaiah Simpson early. You know, just did a great job. I got to go back to the end of the. Get off that though. You know, we scored, a lot of pressure there on the snapper, the whole job there, but then our defense finally got to pin their ears. A minute and 19 seconds I think left on the clock. We've got some really good that can rush the passer, and when they get to pin their ears, what they're capable of doing. That was extra. Go out there, get the stop, rush, coverage. But that pass rush was impressive right there to finish the game. So really right there to finish it too.
Also had 74 yards rushing, another 2 touchdowns. But he also had about 19 yards. So that that reflects. So he's close to 100 yards as well.
About getting the ball out in certain situations. Part of that, what we talked about, extending plays, something that but huge run, early run where he got outside the pocket, ran for 20, 25 yards, got his first down. So we talk a lot about and third down efficiency. You want +4 yards. You want second and medium, or then third down. We did a pretty good job, on third down. So Braden did a good job.
Braden's next step might be, running the ball a little efficiently, running the ball. And these past, really Jamboree couldn't no touch there, but he looked really nice running the ball.
Offense when he's live, because there's a lot of times that around him, and that would if you can't tell him, that stops the play. Well, now when he's live, he extends plays really well. That's offensively for sure. As far as him run the ball more, we got to protect him, make sure we don't do too much. But he is going to run the football with us, whether it's zone read plays. He pretty much has the keys out there and gets to kind of tweak things, the passing game, but also run the football when he needs to. So we definitely need him to run the football.
Spread it around pretty good this past week. Isaiah Simpson, 5 catches for 100 yards. Travion Scooter with 1 catch for 25 down. Cam Ray with 2 catches. Xavier and Kylan Knox with 3 catches as well.
Yeah, we feel good about it. We need some of those guys to step up and make some plays. We talk about receivers being and making special plays. You've seen Isaiah in a row. We need some of those other guys. Like you said, Travion Scooter got loose and made a play. He's a kid that can just runs the ball and runs the play full speed, gives you everything he's got. I don't know if anybody out there wants to be more successful than him. His work ethic is good.
Air conditioning as well. Anyway, we're going to start with the defensive starters tonight. Starting at left end, boy number 44, junior, 6'3", 210-pound Jaden Foster. At the nose guard, weight number 70, a senior, 5'11", 285-pound Jackson Howard. Defensive tackle on the right side, weight number 75, a senior, 6'6", 285-pound Daniel Tucker. At the right end, weight number 3, a sophomore, 5'11", 175-pound Donovan Simpson. The linebackers for the Bulldogs tonight, starting on the left side, weight number 24, a sophomore, 5'8", 155-pound Will Hardy. Middle linebacker, weight number 5, a senior, 5'9", 210-pound Parker Skinner. On the right side, weight number 22, a junior, 5'9", 195-pound Parker Hicks. And in the middle on the right side, weight number 20, a junior, 6'2", 190, Landon Evans. Free safety for tonight's game, weight number 21, a junior, 5'10", 165-pound Tyler Evans. At the rover position, weight number 1, 5'9", 140-pound sophomore Cooper Wallace. The right corner, weight number 14, a senior, 6 foot, 165-pound Jalen Nesbitt. At the left corner, weight number 15, a junior, 5'8", 145-pound Jay Boone. The long snapper for the Bulldogs tonight, weight number 6, A.J. Kerbo. A.J. is a sophomore. The holder for the kicks tonight, weight number 37, Caleb George. And the kicker and punter for the Bulldogs, junior, number 80, Grayson Alexander. And those are your Baptist Memorial Hospital starting lineups for the defense. We'll be back after these messages with our offensive starters.
At Baptist Memorial, Union County, patient safety is more than a...
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
number 74, junior, 5'9", 325 pounds, Denver Fernandez. Right guard, weighing number 79, a senior, 6'2", 320 pounds, Sam Norton. The right tackle, weighing number 68, a sophomore, 6'4", 285, Carter Voles. The wide receiver for the Bulldogs, weighing number 8, a sophomore, 6'3", 185, L.J. Dunham. The slot man on the left, weighing number 12, a junior, 5'10", 145 pounds, Xavier Coleman. Wide receiver on the right side, weighing number 16, a senior, 6'1", 190 pound, Isaiah Simpson. And the slot on the right-hand side, weighing number 4, sophomore, 5'11", 155 pound, Cam Ray. Your H-back for the Bulldogs tonight, weighing number 5, a senior, 5'8", 215 pound, Parker Skinner. The tight end for the Bulldogs, weighing number 38, a senior, 5'10", 205, Chandler Blissett. Running back for the Bulldog, weighing number 17, junior, 5'8", 155 pound, Kylan Knox. And your quarterback for the Bulldogs, weighing number 2, senior, 6'2", 190 pound, Braden Shuttles. And that is your Baptist Memorial Hospital starting lineups. We'll be back with more after these messages.
At Baptist Memorial Union County, patient safety is more than a goal. It's a tradition.
Reason number 8 to bank at BNA, the technology you demand. We work hard to bring you the latest in banking technologies that make your life easier. Free ATMs, mobile banking, online bill pay, and more. The bank for Northeast Mississippi. Reason number 8 to bank at BNA, the technology you demand. We work hard to bring you the latest in banking technologies that make your life easier. Free ATMs, mobile banking, online bill pay, and more. BNA Bank, the bank for Northeast Mississippi.
Go where the professionals go. Union Lumber Company has been around since 1902. Whatever project you're trying to tackle, let us take care of getting you what you need to get done. Quality materials, low prices, and the tools to finish the job. Call our store, check out our Facebook.
American-made products. Go by and try the local favorite, George's Restaurant. There's nothing like home, and there's nothing like banking at home either. It's just more human and personal, because these days it's easy to feel like you're an account number or username or password. At FSB Bank, you get the best of both.
getting ready for this kickoff, and all kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball this season to the final out of baseball and softball to everything in between on NEMCC TV. You can download NEMCC TV on any app and visit NEMCCTV.com. Visit NEMCCathletics.com for upcoming schedules for each of Northeast's 11 athletic programs. The football team has started out this year 2-0 with a victory last night at Southwest. The Tigers play this coming Thursday at home against Mississippi Delta.
And the cheerleaders led the football team out, and we're just about ready to get it underway. Here on a beautiful night, and I don't know, Keith, the way we saw the weather is going to be completely different when we get home than it was when we left.
Well, I was looking, there's a golf tournament at Oaks tomorrow, and somebody had sent me a text and said they were going to delay the start of it tomorrow because of the rain. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. It's going to be, I think the high tomorrow, I think was around 4 o'clock. It's supposed to be 72 degrees. So, yeah, we're fixing to have a change of weather, I believe.
Grace and Alexander will lead the football team out and get lined up for the ensuing kickoff as Senatobia gets a couple of guys back deep along the 5-yard line. That'll be number 32 for the Warriors, Jefferson, and he'll be flagged by number 6, Watson. Overcast night here at Senatobia. The lights are on here in the field, and we are just about ready to get it underway. I'll tell you what, it's a nice crowd here from New Albany, believe it or not. It's early game and a pretty good trip, but we've got a good crowd on hand. Here comes Alexander, and we are underway. High towering kick fielded at the 1-yard line. Actually was in the end zone, out to the 10, to the 20. Breaks one tackle. He's at the 25. The foot race down the sideline. He's at the 40. He's at one midfield. He's got one man to beat at the 20, at the 10, and he's going to take it in the end zone. Going to take it all the way. Touchdown, and the Senatobia runs the opening kickoff all the way back.
Kurt, I don't know if he's in the end zone, he can run it out of the end zone in high school.
I didn't think so. I'm not sure of my rules, but I thought in high school if the ball went in the end zone, it came out to the 20 automatically. I may be wrong, but he had one foot back in the end zone. I saw that for sure.
He definitely did, but when the return guy got it, we had good coverage, and he kicked it to the outside. We got trapped in there, and nobody could get to him, and he did have some speed. Obviously, he was able to get in for 6.
Laura Cano comes in to kick the extra point for the Warriors, and just like that, Senatobia 7, New Albany nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
Be sure to shop Scouts for all your carpet, vinyl, and...
Reason number 12 to bank at BNA. We are the bank for Northeast Mississippi. From buying a home to starting your own business, we are the team of local lenders standing ready to make your dreams a reality. BNA Bank. We are the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
The end zone will be down there, and the Bulldogs will start out on the 25-yard line. And what we're getting at, if the ball's in there, you can't run a kickoff out of the end zone. He was one foot for sure back in the blue, but nevertheless, it's 7-0, and the Bulldogs offense gets ready to take the field.
Well, and the thing is, the turf here, obviously inside the field is green and the end zones are blue, and it was obvious he was in the end zone when he caught the football with 1 foot. And
anyway, 7-0, as you said.
Shettles works at quarterback. He'll have Knox as his running back, set him off his right side. He'll put twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. As Senatobia walks a linebacker up off the edge, now he loosens up. And Shettles checks off along the line of scrimmage, moves Knox from left to right. Low snap, back to pass. Shettles under trouble. He can't get it away. He's going to be dropped back at the 12-yard line. The ball got away. Fernandez working at center, and it got away and rolled back there tonight. But he came in and snapped most of the second half last week. Did a nice job of it, so we don't look for that to be a problem. Shettles looks over Senatobia defense. He hands it to Knox off the right side. He plunges forward out to the 20-yard line. Give him 8 yards on it.
Good job that time over there by Morton on the right side. And not sure who the other, but good job there getting them blocked down, and Knox was able to get on the corner.
Shettles gets his team in a hurry, gets them up. Senatobia Bulldogs look to have the Senatobia Warriors outsized along that forward wall. Shettles fakes it to Knox, steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right. He's looking. He's got Simpson at the 35-yard line, taken down at the 38. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
Well, good job that time by the defensive end for Senatobia, getting pressure up the field, and Braden did a super job of just stepping up and then rolling around and able to get the pass off, pick up the first down.
Right at the 37-yard line. Bulldog offensive staff gets the play in. Shettles back to pass. He's got time, steps up in the tackle, dumps it off to Coleman at the 40-yard line, give him 3 yards on it, but we've got a flag on it, and probably going to be a hold on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we got a flag. I believe you're right. I believe it is going to be a hold on the Bulldogs.
Tried to throw it to Coleman, or did throw it to Coleman, and coming underneath the front of the linebackers, David, but we had a hold going to bring it back.
Yeah, he got 75 on the hold. That was Emmanuel Tucker. Kind of got a little piece of the shoulder pad a little bit too high and then let him go when he tried to go around him.
Bulldogs not wasting any time. They're back on the line of scrimmage. Ray, Coleman, and Scooter will be wide to the left. Simpson a lone receiver to the right. Shettles hands it on a little inside trap to Knox. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be second down and 20 for the Bulldogs.
I got the rush.
Okay. Second down and 20 for the Bulldogs. Shettles back to pass. He's looking, flares it out to Coleman, to Knox, at the 25. Breaks one tackle, taken out of bounds, finally gets across the 37-yard line.
Got an injured player down for Senatobia, Kurt. Good job there. Screen pass, as you said, out to Keelan. And Braden did a good job of setting it up and giving him time to get out there, able to pick up good yardage. Going to bring up, because of the penalty, third down and about 9 yards to go. As I said, we got a player down for Senatobia.
Picked up about 11 on it, Keith, and we've got a Senatobia Warrior down. I think now he's going to get up. We're going to hold it right here. He's jogging off the field. He's going to be okay. And Bulldog coaching staff looks like they're going to try to really go with some tempo here was what I couldn't think of the word tempo. They really are getting back to that line and going quick, trying to keep Senatobia from getting set defensively or making much of an adjustment. The Warriors go with a 3-down lineman set. Shettles rolls to his right, looking, throws it down the field. He's got a man number 4. That's going to be Ray, just across midfield at the 49-yard line.
Really good job that time by Braden. A good job by Morton and Voles over on the right side of giving him time because he was rolling to the right. He had 2 receivers on out routes, and he dropped it into the second receiver, Ray. Big first down for the Bulldogs.
Simpson and Ray ride to the right. That's the short side of the field. Just across midfield, Ray comes in motion, left to right, handoff to Knox, nowhere to go. And I am telling you, they lost a yard on it, and they were waiting on that. I believe they watched the film, Keith, because he had nowhere to go.
Well, the last 2 plays we ran him right there between the 2 guards, and there's just been nothing there. So he had more success when he went off tackle, but the last 2 up the middle have not been successful.
Hit hard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Shettles brings Ray in motion, hands it to him, trying to get him out on the speed sweep. Turns it inside, gets out to the 45-yard line. Be a gain of 6. A nice job of turning it inside by Ray. There was nothing. They had the outside sealed off. A nice job of turning it inside. Boone a check in the game, Ray a check out. Chains at the slot receiver for the Bulldogs. Senatobia is trying to show like they're blitzing almost every play, and they very well may be doing it. Shettles gets his team set, and there comes a blitz off the wide side. Shettles has got a man, couldn't get it to him, and that's exactly what they're showing blitz, and they're coming. Came off that right edge there, Keith, and just nobody there to pick him up.
That's exactly what happened. They brought him in, and Braden did a good job of making him miss. Had a receiver open, but Braden was kind of going to his left a little bit, trying to throw back, and it just was a difficult throw. But Bulldogs look like they're going to go for it here, Kurt, on 4th down.
4th and 6, right at the 45-yard line. Shettles tries to draw them off sides. That did not work. That time it did it again, and it did work. Give the Bulldogs 5 yards. It won't be enough for a first down, I don't believe, but it's going to be a much more manageable situation.
Yeah, Kurt, they ended up, it's going to be still, what do you think, 1.5 yards, 2 yards to get the first down, but good job there. Good discipline by the offense to keep in position, get that penalty.
Bulldogs will check in a heavy set. Offensive play, and Shettles will come straight ahead on the quarterback sneak, and it is going to be close, David. I don't know. It's going to depend on where they mark it.
I believe he's down behind the pile. He's not going to get it, guys. Not going to get it.
Well, it looks like depends on where they spot it.
I believe we're going to have to measure it. They gave him a very good spot on that. So anyway, I believe they're going to have to. It's within a couple of inches.
Well, you nailed it, David. The officials are undecided. They're going to tell everybody to get back. They're going to bring the chains on, and it is going to be close. I think we may have gotten it by the length of the ball, and I think we did get a very favorable spot.
Come on, baby. No, he didn't get it. Sure didn't.
Looks like it's going to be short by about 3 inches.
Yeah, tough one for the Bulldogs. They got a really good spot on that one, but just unable to get the surge on the front line that they wanted.
8 minutes left in the first quarter. Senatobia returned the opening kickoff for a 101-yard kickoff return. Extra point was good, so we've got a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter by the Senatobia. And once again, Keith, they're really a quick football team, but size-wise, the Bulldogs really have a size advantage.
Except for number 79 over here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
The big man.
Irby works at quarterback. Brings his man in motion, hands it to him, trying to get outside. He's got a blocker. He's got some running room. He's across midfield. He's down the sideline and finally taken out of bounds, but not until he gets a big gain down to the 38-yard line, and he got on the edge and nobody there to stop him.
Well, I tell you, number 2 looks familiar. I don't know if he played for them before. He's a junior, but if you remember, they did that to us before, getting on the outside. They can get, with their speed, get to the outside, and they did a super job there of getting to the corner.
Yeah, number 2's King, and I think he played a good bit last year against us. Twin receivers to the right, quarterback rolls right. He's looking, he's got a man, and he didn't hold on to it. He had him open in the flats along the 35-yard line, but couldn't hold on.
Yeah, he had a good they brought that number 11 from the left side to the right side, and the quarterback faked it like it was going left, rolled to his right, and was able to had him open. The guy just was not able to come down with the football.
I'll tell you what else he had. Keith Norris farther down the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as he rolled to the right there. Twin receivers to the left. A lone receiver checks it to right. They'll work with a wing back. Number 2, Irby, hands it to his running back, turns it up. He's got running room. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's in the end zone. They're going to give him a touchdown. I thought he might have come down. Number 21 for the Bulldogs got a hand on him and tripped him up, Tyler Evans, but he fell into the end zone, and the Warriors are going to go up 13-0 here in the first quarter of this football game.
Well, they just are winning at the line of scrimmage there. I mean, that's what happened. He was trying to get to the outside. He saw a gap in the middle there off of the right tackle, cut up through there, and once he got there was nobody there for the Bulldogs, and he cruised into the end zone.
They are a lot quicker football team than what we saw from Senatobia, Keith. Snap's good, holds good, kick is up. Senatobia takes the lead 14-0. We'll be back after these messages.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community and we're committed to delivering the very best customer service.
September 27th with a full day of music, flavor, and family fun. Country music icon Sarah Evans will headline the River stage with her chart-topping hits and powerhouse vocals. Don't miss this unforgettable night under the stars with activities to keep little festival goers smiling. Stroll through our vibrant marketplace featuring local artisans, makers, and musicians, all set up along historic Bankhead Street. Come hungry! Our lineup of food trucks will serve up everything from southern comfort to bold
You're going to have to move this somewhere.
and open to all. Whether you're a long-time lead you to the magic.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community, and we're committed to delivering the very at Metro Ford.
33 Burks. And the last kickoff of Senatobia kick was about 3 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, he kicked it. They got a good kicker, no doubt about it. This Kickoffs and All Kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. If you want to keep up with Northeast Mississippi athletics, go to nemcctv.com.
Well, if you're not stunned, you're the only one from New Albany that's not. We're sitting here in shock as Senatobia's just come out, and I mean, they are ready to play football. Fielded at the 1 by Willis. Wallace out to the 5, to the 10, to 15, looks inside, turns it up, gets it out to the 24-yard line. Pretty nice return, and the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 right at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, the Senatobia kicker, he's got some skills just like Alexander. They're both very good kickers in this game, and good job there by the Bulldogs to get it back out to the 24-yard line. Got to get the offense going here. No need to panic. Plenty of time left in the game, and establish what our offense is going to be and execute.
Senatobia lines up 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, but they are stunting and they're coming off the edge, and there they come again off this right. Good job of picking him up by the left tackle. Complete to Ray. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. He's going down the sideline at the 30. Cuts it back in at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown! What a job of running the football right there by Cam Ray. He went up high and got it, came down. He had one man to beat at the 20, Keith, turned it inside on him and took it into the green grass.
Well, what you said is the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz. Braden got stuck behind the line there for a second, but then he found a gap to roll out to the right, and when he did, what a throw he made to Ray. And Ray was able to come down with it and obviously show his speed getting to the end zone. Big play right there for the Bulldog offense.
Bulldogs will send the kicking team in. That's Cooper, Kerbo, Alexander, and Caleb George does the holding. Got a good snap, a good hold, and we got whistles and we got flags on the field. And I think we're going to have offsides on the Senatobia team. That'll move it down to the 1-yard line. And Coach Stubblefield may elect to send the offense back out and go for 2.
Guess he decided he's going to go ahead and kick it anyway.
Got a good snap, a good hold, a good kick. And we've got a 15-7 game in the first quarter. We'll be back after these messages.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Cooper of Annex Insurers, we carry a lot of loose and mounted diamonds and love to work with young couples and also to upgrade diamonds. 12
Hit him right in the chest, bounce forward to one of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will have possession at the Warriors' 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, that's we needed a break. We got off to a little bit of a slow start, or I don't even know if you can call it a slow start. They just stunned us with a couple of plays. But the Bulldogs they've been behind before. They're going to come back as Shettles brings his offensive team onto the field. First and 10 at the 38-yard line in Senatobia territory. 7:12 remaining first quarter. Senatobia leads 15-12. Shettles back to pass. Under pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Now he rolls left. He's got a man down the sideline. He completes it. And he's going to take it in the end zone for a touchdown. And that's going to be number 7, Scooter. And he got behind the defender. Once again, had one man to beat it to 5. He hit him, he bounced off, and Scooter refused to come down before he hit pay dirt.
Well, I got to tell you something. Braden Shettles is pretty good.
You're not kidding.
He just made a play right there. I mean, the pressure was coming. He was kind of trapped in there. Again, he was able to spin out of it, and when he did, Scooter did a really good job of going downfield. Braden just dropped it just perfect on him, able to run it into the end zone for the score. Bulldogs attempt the extra point here, going to go for 2 to try to tie this thing up at 15. Shettles is going to roll to his right. He's looking, got time, still looking. Now he's just going to throw it up, and it's going to be incomplete in the back of the end zone. With 7 minutes, 1 second left, the Warriors still lead the football game 15-13.
Really a good play by Shettles there, Keith. He rolled to his right, well covered. Everybody was covered as he rolled over there. He threw it. The only one that could get the ball would have been Simpson. He went up high to get it, couldn't quite come down with it. We've got a 15-13 football game with 7:01 remaining in the first quarter.
Well,
I guess it's going to be like this all year, huh?
I guess so. That was a really, like you said, on the 2-point conversion, Braden did a good job. He rolled out, had one guy that wasn't really close to being able to chase him down. It was a bigger defensive lineman. So he just stayed as long as he could trying to find somebody. And as you said, he just threw it in the back of the end zone. Just not able to make the connection. Got another kickoff right here by Grayson Alexander. This kickoff and all kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can learn more about Northeast athletics by going to nemccathletics.com on all 11 athletic sports. And Grayson's getting ready to approach it again. He kicks, and they're going to try an onside kick here. And Senatobia is going to grab one of the linemen up front, grab the football. Looks like Senatobia is going to have the possession of the football at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, we've got 6:57 remaining in the first quarter. It's 15-13 the score. And the Bulldogs have struck, and I don't know, Keith, but I don't know that this Senatobia secondary is going to come close to covering the Bulldog receivers.
It doesn't seem that way right now, and again, there's never a dull moment in this game so far. You get 2 scores by both teams. We try an onside kick, so exciting game right now.
Irby will work with an empty backfield. He'll send twin receivers left and right. He sets number 11 off to a wing. That's Foy. Now he changes his protection, walks up and talks to his line. Now he's looking again, and we may get a timeout, and we're going to get a timeout. No, we're not. We're just going to get a penalty. They're going to take a delay of the game. Back it up 5 yards to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15.
They just had some communication problems getting it in from the sideline, and it looks like
they're still struggling with the
they are
situation. Now twin receivers right. Empty backfield for Irby. Back to pass. He's looking, fires a bullet and completes it to number 6 Watson. He's going to get close to a first. He's going to get 10 yards out of it. We had a 1st and 15, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Little 5-yard route. Keith just turned and threw him a bullet.
Well, just because the quarterback saw it, and Irby just threw it out there to him, able to pick up good yardage.
Now Irby will work with the back, set him as long as left side. That's Watson, the running back. He's one of the bigger guys on this offensive unit. Back to passes, Irby looking. He's rolling to his right. He's still looking for help. He tosses it, and I don't know if they're going to call it complete or not. No. We're going to send it down to David Good. It was right along the side. David?
He was out of bounds by about a step there. Good job of him kind of finding a little space, but when he came down after he went up for the ball, his feet landed about a foot out of the bounds. Good play for the
Main Street in New Albany. Chancery Clerk office hours are Monday through Friday. 1900 for more information.
We're back. Senatobia has a football.
He may have gotten a first down. I believe he did get a first down, David.
Yes, we did get a first down. Yes, we did.
Good job that time by
Run
Brady.
by Shettles there. Kind of saw an opening and just took advantage of that up the middle.
Needed 21, got 22 out of it, and a Bulldog first down. Trying to go with some tempo once again. Wide receivers, twin left and right. Brings a man in motion. He slips on the turf. He's down. He got a knee down and just lost his footing when he tried to cut it up. He being Jay Boone, working in a slot, he came in motion, tried to give it to him on a little speed sweep, but couldn't turn it up. Lost about 5 yards on it. It'll be we're going to call it 2nd and 15. Knox will be the lone running back. He flares out to the left. Shettles looking deep. He's under pressure, avoids the rush. Now he's got a man down the sideline. It's Coleman. Completes it at the 35-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 34. Big first down for the Bulldogs.
Again, he had time early, and then the pocket started to break down, and Braden did a really good job of rolling out to the right side. And Coleman, I tell you what our receivers are doing tonight. If they see the play breaking down, they're either running to him or going deep, and Braden did a really good job of catching Coleman, going deep. Good throw, good catch, big first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Braden's got 2 to his right, 2 to his left. He's got pressure coming again. He's going to the corner of the end zone, looking for Scooter, and nothing happening there. Good defensive play by the Senatobia Warrior cornerback. Going to be 2nd down and 10, 1:49 left here in this first quarter.
Rangers. The Warriors lead the football game 15-13. As Shettle sends twin receivers left, twins right. Got movement along the line of scrimmage. No flag. I thought he might have jumped in the neutral zone, Keith.
It was close.
Shettles changes the play. He moves Coleman inside a little bit. Hands it to Knox. Got a little bit of running room. Breaks one tackle. Still on his feet. Inside the 30. Down to the 27. Nice job of running the football by Knox.
Well, just as you said, Kurt, there wasn't much there on the initial contact at the line of scrimmage, and Keelan just made a move to the left, made a move to the right, and was able to pick up 7 yards. Big play right there for the Bulldogs.
Got a Warrior down on the field. We're going to hold it right here. Those of you just joining us, we've had a 6 o'clock kickoff tonight, and we've got the ball game on WNAU.com. And Director of Broadcast Journalism Drew Wheeler's got it streaming live on the YouTube New Albany School District site. He's got Rich Ladner, Hunter Henson, Noah Cooper, and Finn Willis working with him with the cameras. They're doing a great job. He's trying to work tonight, having a little bit of trouble with the broadband, so it's crashed a time or two on him, but just hang with it and always trying to make those adjustments. We got the Warrior. He's walked off the field on his own power. A beautiful night here from Northwest Community College. Really got a nice stadium here, Keith.
They really do. Very nice stadium.
Shettles works with 2 backs in the backfield. One set to the left, one to the right. Fakes it one way, keeps it himself, straight ahead up the middle. Inside the 20, down to the 19. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Good job there. As you said, had 2 backs in the backfield, and he faked it to Wallace going to the right side from the left. And when he did, had big success running between the 2 guards, able to pick up about 8 yards.
Simpson wide to the right, Scooter wide to the left. Shettles tries to draw him off sides. Now he looks to the sideline, gets his instructions, talk to Knox. 10 seconds on the play clock. Hands it to Knox straight ahead. He got 1 yard out of it, and that's all he got. And he had to work for that. Make it 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, not much there. We hadn't had a lot of success in the middle all night. Now, like I say, the play before, Braden was able to run the fake, the option there as Wallace went to the right, but just straight ahead running at him, we hadn't had a whole lot of success.
2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Inside the 20-yard line at the 19. Shettles rolls to his left. He's looking downfield, still looking for a man, and he's going to go down back at the 24-yard line. He actually had Simpson. I don't think he saw him. Simpson was coming back from the other side of the field across the end zone, but by that time it couldn't get it away.
Well, he had 2 Senatobia Warriors standing there right in front of him, and you're right. Simpson was coming back across, and I just think he didn't want a chance that he couldn't get a good throw on it.
3rd down and 14. Bulldogs take a timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
It's going to be about 14 yards to go.
That's right, Keith. 3rd and 14. Football's right at the 24-yard line in Senatobia territory. Bulldogs can get a first down along the 9, looks like around the 9-yard line. Shettles rolls right. He's looking. He's trying to find the man open. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. He shoots it to him. Caught it in the end zone. Touchdown for Simpson. And, I mean, he had a man right in front of him, Keith. I don't know how he kept his concentration to come down with it.
What a throw by Braden, though, to throw the football anyway, because you said it. The guy was standing in front of him. Simpson could hardly even see Braden. Saw the ball coming, though, and just another great throw by Braden and a great catch by Simpson. Good job.
And the Bulldogs finally come back from a crazy start in this football game and finally takes the lead 19-15. Kerbo George and team is now, and the Bulldogs are going to decide to try to go for 2 as Shettles runs a quarterback keeper right up the middle, puts his shoulders down, and he gets in the end zone. Bulldogs go up 21-15. We'll be back after these messages.
Reason number 8 to bank at BNA, the technology you demand. We work hard to bring you the latest in banking technologies that make your life easier. Free ATMs, mobile banking, online bill pay, and more. BNA Bank, the bank for Northeast Mississippi.
All right, take it away.
All right, we're back at Rangers Stadium here in Senatobia. Bulldogs have taken the lead 21-15. Grayson Alexander is going to do another pooch kick. They're going to call a fair catch at the 20-yard line, and that's where the Warriors will take possession. That kickoff and all kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball and everything in between on NEMCCTV.com.
Bulldogs have a 21-15 lead with 11:50 remaining before your halftime report as Senatobia takes over the football. They have a first down at the 20-yard line. Irby's gone all the way at quarterback for the Warriors. Watson's been his running back. As the Bulldog walk Foster up off of that outside edge, and he's coming hard. Try to run a little inside trap. Keith might have got a yard out of it. It'll be a nice job in the middle by that Bulldog defense.
Good job that time by Howard for the Bulldogs and number 38, Blissett. They did a really good job up front of clogging up the middle. Nothing there. Good job on the defensive front wall.
Second down and 9. Mark the football at the 21-yard line. As the clock runs. A lone receiver left and right. Working with the wing back. Irby's going to run a little option. Turns it upfield. Gets out to the 24 and picked up about 3 yards on it. It'll be third down and 6.
Good job that time by the Bulldogs. Number 44 for the Bulldogs, Foster, playing defensive end. Made the quarterback, Irby, for the Senatobia to keep the ball there, and good job of pursuit by the linebackers and defensive line to keep him to just 3 yards. Big third down possession play right here for the Bulldog defense.
Bulldogs check Will Hardy in the football game. Had a big game with about 11 or 12 tackles last week. Irby's back to pass. He's got time. He looks, he fires it, and completes it at the 30-yard line. Taken down at the 35-yard line by Will Hardy, but not until the Warriors get a 1st and 10. Nice job. I don't know how far Irby can throw the ball, but he really throws a tight spiral in there, and I mean, it's on the money.
Well, he's not a very big guy, but was able to get it over his offensive lineman there. And I'm like you, I don't know that he can throw one 50 yards down the field, but that 10, 15-yard hook route that he throws, he can throw the football.
Irby sends 2 receivers wide to the left, to the wide side of the field. Hands it off the middle to Watson. He breaks the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, runs over a Bulldog out in midfield, taken down at the 48-yard line. It'll be another first down for the Warriors. And that time he got a little seam in there, and he knows what to do when he gets one.
Well, he's so quick, and he's pretty physical for a small guy. And as you said, there wasn't a whole lot there. He just found a little seam. And Abel, one of our linebackers, was running sideways, and he actually ran over the linebacker. The linebacker didn't think that he was going to get out of that seam, but he ran right through him, but able to get him on the ground.
Irby works with the first down just across midfield in Bulldog territory. Fakes the handoff. Now he gives it to Watson. Once again, got a seam, Keith. He's got one man to beat at the 20. He's at the 15, at the 10. Taken down from behind, but not until he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Watson, and I'm telling you, he hits that hole so quick. If there's any seam at all, Watson gets through it.
Well, he is. Again, I said it on the last play. He is so quick, but he's physical. Not so much that he's just going to power over somebody, but you're not going to arm tackle him, that's for sure.
That's a perfect description. I mean, you grab him, he might lose his balance a little, but he's not coming down.
Warriors are going to try the extra point here to scores at 21 right now apiece.
Snaps back, the hole's down, the kick is up. It's high, it's long, and it is good. Senatobia 22, New Albany 21. We'll be back after these messages.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
Senatobia has just taken a 22-21 lead. 9:09 left here in the first half. Got another kickoff brought to you by Northeast. Northeast football team last night went 2-0 on a long trip to Southwest. They play Thursday night at home for the first time this year against Mississippi Delta. If you want to keep up with the Tiger football team or any of the Tiger athletic programs, you can go to nemcctv.com.
Burke and Wallace back deep along the 5-yard line, anticipating the Warrior kickoff. And there it comes. It's a high towering kick, and it's back in the end zone once again. It'll come out to the 20 or 25, isn't it, Keith?
Yes.
25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Trail the football game with 9:08 remaining before halftime, 22-21.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Their kicker has got a strong leg. He is very impressive, and he kicks it pretty much in the end zone every time. But and Kurt, we were wrong. It's on the 20-yard line. So,
okay.
So much for what we know. But, again, just kind of like last week, Kurt, back and forth. A lot of scoring.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Shettles and Knox will work in the backfield. Simpson and Scooter will be wide to the left and right, respectively. Shettles hands it to Knox. He got a little bit of a gap. Got taken down by the leg at the 26-yard line. He got by that one leg tackle, Keith. He'd have been gone to the races.
Yep, he was you definitely got an arm tackle there on his leg there at the last minute. But good start. You'll take 6 yards every time on first down.
2nd down and 4. Now the Warriors go to a 4-down lineman set. Shettles has got time. Now he steps up in the pocket. He's taken down. As pressure came off the left side of that Bulldog forward wall, dropped him for a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Good job with the pressure that time.
Bulldogs faced with a possession play at the 23-yard line. Tried to draw the Warriors offside. That didn't work. Scooter will be wide to the left. Simpson will be wide to the right. Ray and Coleman working in the slots. Bulldogs will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to New Albany Bulldog football.
Reason number 12 to bank at BNA. We are the bank for Northeast Mississippi. From buying a home to starting your own business, we are the team of local lenders standing ready to make your dreams a reality. BNA Bank. We are the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community, and we're committed to delivering the very best customer service, specializing in new Ford sales, used vehicles, financing, and service. Visit Metro Ford Auto Sales today. Owned and operated by Byron Irby. 1000 Barnes Crossing Road, Tupelo, Mississippi.
All right, take it away.
Shettles works with twin receivers left, twins right, 3rd down. Got a band. Coleman down the middle at the 40. Breaks a tackle at the 45. Heads for the sideline at the 35. Down to the 20. Got one man to beat. Taken down from behind at the 9-yard line. Coleman went up high and got it, Keith, and then it was off to the races.
Well, again, good job by Braden of creating some extra time. And I'm telling you, Coleman was running wide open and made another really good catch. That time ball was a little bit high. He jumped up, made the catch, and able to get big yardage.
It'll be first down. It'll be first down at the 8-yard line for the New Albany Bulldogs, and now they'll work with a two-back set. It'll be Ray and Knox. Handoff goes to Ray. Now they fake it to Ray. Shettles keeps it. He might have got a yard out of it. That'll be all.
Yeah, not much there. Again, there's something new that we did not do last week. We're putting two backs in the backfield where we have the option to run either way, and we're running that run, I guess you'd call it a run-pass option, and able to, one time when Braden ran that, he was able to pick up big yardage. That time, Senatobia did a good job of closing it down.
Boone checks in the game right. Coleman checks out. A change at the wide receiver. Hand off to Knox, straight ahead, nowhere to go. Hit in the backfield, did a good job getting back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down.
Not much there again. As we talked about earlier, just hadn't really been able to run the ball with a whole lot of success. We've had a few big runs, but most of the time it's not a whole lot going on.
Looks like the football's on the 7-yard line from our vantage point. A scooter goes wide to the left. He'll be the lone receiver over there working one-on-one. Shettles rolls right. He's looking. He fires it to the back of the end zone. Cam Ray's there. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, again, just a really good job by Braden of rolling out, creating a little extra time, letting things develop.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about
kind of running to space to give Braden somewhere to get the football? If the first route's not open, they're going and running to the football. Kurt, I've been cutting them short tonight. This is, again, the Tallahatchie Gourmet extra point brought to you by Tallahatchie Gourmet down on Main Street. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go for two. Braden's going to take it, run off the left side, and easily get into the end zone for the extra point, or the two-point conversion, make the score. Bulldogs 29, Warriors 22. And Kurt went down for a late lunch down at Tallahatchie Gourmet today, and they had their chicken spaghetti going today.
Oh, man.
Well, we were late. We didn't get there until about 1:30 or whatever. Got down there, and it was the last one. Me and Pam ordered it, so I ended up just getting me something else. But I had tasted hers. But if you've never had their chicken spaghetti, I highly recommend it.
Plate lunch daily down at Tallahatchie Gourmet, and I mean, it's good. And I want to remind you, Tallahatchie Gourmet, big supporter of not only New Albany football, but of New Albany schools in general. Go by when you get ready to go out to eat. Go to Tallahatchie Gourmet.
Got another kickoff brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can visit NEMCC Athletics for upcoming schedules for each of the 11 athletic programs at Northeast.
Alexander's got it teed up. He's ready to come forward on it as the Bulldogs have gone up 29-22. High towering pooch kick. Fair caught at the 24-yard line. They'll take it right there. And the Bulldogs have come up. They were behind 15-0 in the first quarter and have come back and taken a 29-22 lead here with 6:34 remaining before halftime.
They were down 15-0. A couple of minutes gone, it felt like it happened so fast. And I think you said it in the break. You wasn't worried about it. You knew we were going to score some points, and obviously we have. And still got to find a way to slow them down. They've had success on offense as well, but good job of the Bulldogs of not panicking and staying in this football game. 6:34 left here in the first half. Bulldogs up by 7.
Irby gets his instructions from his sideline. Now he's talking to him, trying to figure out what they want. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Back in 60 seconds.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Forgettable night under the stars.
receiver from right to left, running a little option where the quarterback reads that and decides if he wants to give it to that receiver or if he wants to run up the middle. And the Bulldogs did a good job. Hardy on the outside, number 24 for the Bulldogs, was coming up. The quarterback saw that, decided to keep the football, and the defensive front did a really good job of clogging things up.
Clock runs, 5:58 remaining in the first half. Bulldogs shifting some people around, going to a 5-man down front. Hand it off to Watson, nowhere to go. He's going to lose a helmet, and he's going to go down with no gain. It'll be third down. It'll be third down and 10. And that's the first time in a long time, Keith, I've seen the Bulldogs in a 5-down man front.
Well, and it made a difference too, Kurt. We loaded up down there in the box, and they were trying to get to the outside, and the Bulldogs did a good job of penetrating and staying in their lane. Nowhere for them to go there. Big play by the defense.
Third down, it'll be third and 10 for the Warriors. Bulldogs make a couple substitutions. Now they go back to that traditional 4-down lineman set. Back to passes Irby. He's looking deep. He's looking deep. He hadn't got time. The pocket collapsed. He breaks a tackle. Now he's across the 40, taken down at the 42-yard line. He'll have a first down for the Warriors.
You said it, Kurt. His intentions were to throw a pass. Obviously, the pocket started to break down, and when he cut up the middle, he is so quick, so fast, the Bulldogs just had no chance to get him, able to pick up the first down with ease.
Bulldogs make some double changes again along that defensive front. East Union and Moorville playing tonight. They started at 6 o'clock also. They're tied at 7 in the second quarter. Irby back to pass. Now he's going to keep it around the left edge. Tries to pick up a block. No way to do it. Will Hardy fought off the block, Keith, and I mean took Irby down in his tracks.
I'm telling you, if Hardy was about 6'2", 200, there wouldn't nobody want to play with him. I'm telling you, that young man.
He plays like he's 6'2" and 200.
He does, doesn't he?
He will hit you, fella.
Man, that was very impressive. He did exactly what you're supposed to do. He stayed on the inside, pushing the guy to the outside, and then made his move and made the play. Just a really good play by Hardy.
Another score from last night, Myrtle beat Potts Camp. I think was it 37-7 was the final.
I never did go back and look. I left the game a little early, but I think that's what I saw. It was 37-8. I think is what it was.
They pretty well dominated the whole football game. We're here in the second quarter with 4:20 remaining before halftime, leading this football game 20-22. As the Bulldogs have struck for 4 touchdowns through the air. And I'll tell you, you want to figure out what the problem is when you play New Albany. We've got a touchdown pass to Ray. We've got a touchdown pass to Scooter. We've got a touchdown pass to Simpson. And we had a 70-something, 50-yard pass to Coleman. So take your pick who you want to leave open, and we'll throw it to the other ones. Irby brings a man in motion. That's Watson. Gives it to him looking outside. Turns it up. He breaks a tackle. He's got a running room again, Keith, inside the 35-yard line, and he's going to take it all the way. And you said it earlier, you're not going to knock him down. You're not going to grab him.
That's exactly what we tried to do there about the 20-yard line, and he just went right through it. And this is so familiar, you know. A couple of years ago, they had 2 guys, and that's what they got now with Watson, number 6, Irby, number 12. And if you don't get a handle on those 2 guys, they're just going to keep scoring. Cause
looks like the exact same thing we watched then, didn't it?
Yeah, it does. Exactly the same.
New Albany 29. Senatobia 28. They'll go for 1 on the extra point. And always this extra point brought to you by Tallahatchie Gourmet on Main Street, downtown New Albany. High snap, he brings it down and gets a good hold, high, long, and the kick is good. We've got a tied football game with 3:59 remaining in the first quarter. Back in 60 seconds.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
Of New Albany. All right, take it away.
We're back at Ranger Stadium. 3:59 left in the first half. Football game is tied at 29. Senatobia getting ready to kick off again. Obviously, we got a lot of fireworks going on here tonight on offense. Number 5 for the Warriors is going to come up and kick it again. Kicks it a little bit higher this time. Wallace is going to get it at the 15. He's cutting to the outside, trying to get around. He's got the edge. He's got to the 30, got to the 35, and flags are flying everywhere. So it's most likely going to come back with a clip or blocking the back on the Bulldogs. But good job by Wallace to make the play at the 15 and get to the outside. But there's penalty markers everywhere, so I think it's going to be coming back.
I guess we're going to get a hold on it. Let's send it down to David. David, what we got, a Bulldog hold?
Had a illegal blindside block, I believe is what they called, Kurt. They had 3 flags on it, so we did have somebody kind of crack back there on the kickoff return, but it was an exciting block if you were the guy who threw it.
We'd normally be bringing you some more scores from Chevron Shortstop across the street from New Albany High School tonight. We're running a little late. We started at 6. The rest of the games are starting at 7, so we'll have some of those scores, but it'll be later on in the third quarter when they really start coming in for us. But remember, Chevron Shortstop, a big supporter of the New Albany Bulldogs, just across the street from New Albany High School. Twin receivers left and right for Shettles. Now he looks to the sideline, wants to change the play. 3:50 left before halftime. We've got a tied football game. Shettles back to pass. Coming off the left edge, he steps up in the pocket. Now he breaks one tackle across the 20, slides down at the 25-yard line, and that's what I like to see. Get on the ground. No need to take a hit over there 2 feet in bounds.
Good job that time by Braden. He was wanting to go to the right side with the pass. There was nothing there. He rolled back around through the middle there and cut it to the outside and saw the gap and was able to pick up about 11 yards on that.
Knox will be the running back. He's been the running back all night. He remains so. Simpson will be the wide receiver to the right. Scooter will be to the left. Back to pass, fires it out to Ray, completes it at the 30. Tackled right there, got the 31-yard line out of it. Give him 7, maybe 8.
Just an out route there, Kurt. Good job by Ray of running a good route. Braden put it right on him, able to pick up good yardage on first down.
Senatobia goes with more of a prevent defense look. 3 down linemen, got the 2 high safeties way back deep. Shettles has got Ray at midfield. Couldn't come down with it. Goes incomplete.
Good try there by Ray trying to get on the football. Braden, again, had pressure coming up the middle. He was able to avoid that pressure, cut it to the outside, and had Ray there just not able to come down with the football. Going to be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the Bulldogs.
Now Senatobia is going to walk it up a little bit closer. Hand off to Knox. Looks inside, bounces off of it, down, heads outside. Hit again. I don't know if he got the first down. If he got it on extra effort. But, I mean, they had him at the line of scrimmage. He bounced off a would-be tackler. It's going to be close to a first down.
He got it on the last ditch effort there, Kirk, when he put his hand down in the ground and just kind of took off. First down, Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go here till halftime.
Twin receivers left and right. Shettles operating the offense. Looks at a 3-down lineman set. Senatobi's in a 2-high secondary. Going to try to prevent the big play. Shettle scrambles all over the field. He's going to try to get it to Ray down at the 20-yard line. We've got a pass interference. They tackled Ray about the 23-yard line, and probably was a really good defensive play, quite honestly. Ray was going to wind up with a touchdown. They did not done it.
Well, very smart play by their defender. Good job again. Braden was going to the left side, and the pressure started to come. The offensive line did a really good job of shielding, and he came back to the right side and threw the football, Kurt? Probably 45, 50 yards in the air. And like I say, they tackled our receiver. Automatic first down for the Bulldogs.
At the 49-yard line, Senatobia territory. 1:49 remaining before half. Empty backfield for Shettles. 3 receivers set to the left. Warriors wants his way in, going with a 3-down lineman set. Fires a bullet, overshot Simpson along the 42-yard line. Had to get rid of it quick. He got hit as he released it.
Well, Kurt, the Bulldogs had 5 receivers out, and they were only rushing 3 guys that time and able to still get pressure. I don't know if they brought some extra linebackers on a delayed blitz, but had pressure on Braden pretty quick.
Yeah, no, actually they're playing pretty loose right now, as loose as I've seen their defensive front play. Go with that 3-down lineman set. 2 high secondary. That's 2 safeties back deep. They're back about the 35-yard line trying to prevent the big play. It's a 3-man rush. Throws a bullet. It goes incomplete off of Ray's hands. He was well covered at the 42-yard line. It'll go incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Well, Ray was running just a little hook route there from his slot receiver spot and went down about 8 or 9 yards, and Braden threw the ball just a little bit high that time. Ray went up to try to get it, not able to come down with it. 3rd down and 10 for the Bulldogs.
.142 remaining. We've got a tied football game. Bulldogs would love to get some points out of this. Shettles back to pass. Getting pressure off the edge again, trying to run around and throw. Picks up a block from Knox. He's looking, and he just throws it out of bounds. He's hit late. Should have been a flag over here. Ridiculous. And Coach Stubblefield is letting the official have it, and he should.
Wow, man. That should have been a penalty right there for sure. And Braden, they hit him late for sure. And now we got Tucker down here trying to talk to the guy that hit him.
Yeah.
Trying to start something with him. Anyway, it's going to be 4th down, and the Bulldogs are going to have to punt the football. 1:29 left here in the first half. We've got an injured Senatobia Warrior down at the 10-yard line.
David looked like a little bit of a late hit there. Alexander is standing at the 38-yard line. He'll punt it from the 40. And we've got a stoppage of play. We've got a Warrior down back along the 10-yard line.
He's walking off now, but Kerbo came over here. I don't know what was going on there, but he came over, and now he's back out there. It's kind of important for this. He's a long snapper.
I think Coach Stubblefield's still talking to that official about the late hit over here on Shettles. Good snap. Grayson punts it toward the sideline. He's trying to aim it out. Didn't really do what he wanted to. It goes out of bounds, no return on it, but he was trying to aim it for the corner, and he got it off the side a little bit too much. It'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Warriors will have 1:27 to try to get down the field and get some points on the board.
Yeah, that wasn't Grayson's best one there for sure. And, again, 1:27 left here in the first half. Defense just got to step up, not give up a big play, get this thing to the locker room, knot it up, and hopefully figure out some ways to slow them down in the second half. Irby's got a man in motion from right to left. He's going to take the snap, going to hand it off to Watson again. Watson trying to get to the outside. Bulldogs able to slow him down. Probably going to pick up about 4 yards there going off the left side. Again, Watson, not a very big guy, but a good physical, hard runner for the Warriors. Clock running, 1:07. Going to be down to under a minute left before they get this play off for sure.
They're in no hurry. I think they're going to run some plays and see if something happens, but they're happy to get in to the dressing room all tied up. Irby taking his time, shifts a man from left to right, barks out some signals, hands it to Watson. This time he's got nowhere to go. Host of Bulldogs waiting on him over there, Keith.
Yeah, not much going on. That was the same play they just ran the last play, except they went to the right side that time versus the left. And the Bulldog defensive front wall and the front seven did a really good job. We got
Bliss and Howard both kind of led the charge with a host of Bulldogs. We got a stoppage of play. I think we've got a timeout. We're going to hold it right here. David, I don't know. It looked from our vantage point, it looked like we had kind of a late hit back up here on Shettles a minute or so ago.
Yeah, I believe it was a little bit close. I think he was out of bounds, actually, when they kind of continued with the tackle. And unfortunately, no flag on the play for the Bulldogs.
We are here at Senatobia. We've got a 29-29 football game with 26 seconds remaining in the half. Did just get a report in from Chevron shortstop that East Union and Moorville were tied 6-6. That's at the half.
Halftime. You said you weren't sure why they started at 6.
I really was.
I don't know. I'm not sure either. The reason we started is at 6 because we're playing at Northwest, and there was another activity right here close to the stadium that started at 7, and they did it for reasons of traffic, they said, right?
That's right. Irby will work with an empty backfield. He'll bring Watson in motion. He'll fake it to him. He's going to roll to his left. He's got all day. He's looking. He completed it at the 48-yard line, and number 14 for the Bulldogs. Nesbitt really took him down hard. He got a first down out of it, but the clock's down to 18 seconds. They stop it for the first down, but now it rolls 15-14. Irby's going to have to hurry to get a play off. He hands it to Watson off the right side. He picks up a block. He's down the sideline. Keith, he may go all the way. Taken down at the 14-yard line by Nesbitt.
Man, that was a good play by Nesbitt.
And
right
I
there.
suspect there's 3 seconds left. Do the Warriors have a timeout? I know they've used 2 of them, but we've got a flag on the field, and I think that flag is going to bring it back. David?
Hold on Senatobia. There was a little bit behind the play, but they're very fortunate for the Bulldogs. Having a little bit of trouble with number 6. They've got to get this corrected at halftime and get him slowed down.
It'll back it up to the 42-yard line. They were going to be in field goal position. They had a kicker that could certainly kick it. But now we've got 3 seconds left before half, and I suspect Irby's going to take a knee. Let's see what he does.
Shoot, I wouldn't take a knee if number 6 was out there.
Irby back to pass. He's looking. He's under pressure, trying to find somewhere to throw the football. He gets rid of it. He completes it to 6-8, dropped it along the 23-yard line. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We're going to send it down to the field. David Goose is going to get with Coach Cody Stubblefield. David?
All right. Thank you, guys. I got Coach Stubblefield. Coach, kind of started out 2 scores down, but your team showed a lot of character in coming back.
Well, we didn't show a lot of discipline early. We've got to do better with being ready to play. And then right there, we're getting whipped up front on both sides of the ball. We're not running the ball effectively, and they're running the ball way too effectively. So we got to be more physical on the line of scrimmage.
Number 6 giving us a lot of trouble. Got to get him to settle down at halftime.
Yeah, he's a good running back. We got to tackle. We're missing too many tackles, and we're not controlling the line of scrimmage. On a 4-yard gain, they're getting way too much push. Even when we're there, we're backing up. We got to be more physical on both sides. We're not running the ball like we need to either.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Welcome to Inside New Albany Football.
Pieces and more.
Still trying to do it.
Free and open to all. Whether you're a long-time
Third quarter, Morville leads that football game 13-6. Tupelo over CPA, they out of Nashville, leads them 23-7. That's in the third quarter. New Hope in the second quarter is taking a 10-0 lead over Choctaw County. That's at New Hope.
Ocean Springs is over Petal right now. That's showing in the second quarter 13-7. Raleigh over Newton County, that's 24-7.
Kemper Academy's taking a 30-0 lead over HCHS. That's at halftime. Pass Christian over Purvis, 13-0. That's in the second quarter.
North Pontotoc, a future opponent of the Bulldogs, leads Nettleton 13-0.
D'Iberville 14, Gaucher 3. That's a second quarter score.
West Lauderdale 14-7 over Morton.
Grenada and Winona all tied up at 7. That's still in the first quarter.
Lumberton over North Forest 14-0. That's in the second quarter.
And that's all I've got right now, Keith. You may have some more over there.
I've got Lloyd Star over West Lincoln 28-0 in the second quarter, and Shannon and Louisville are tied at 6. Simmons over LaFleur County 19-0. Tylertown over Lawrence County 21-0.
I've got Olive Branch over Lewisburg 21-14.
Saltillo over Lafayette in the first quarter 8-7.
Louisville 12-6. That's late in the second quarter.
In my mind, that's an upset. East Webster over Nanawai 20-0. That's in the second quarter. Showing first quarter.
A halftime score, Saltillo leads Lafayette 15-7. And those scores brought to you by by Chevron Shortstop, just across the street from New Albany High School. Go by. They'll have the lights on. When you get up in the morning, stop in and get a cup of coffee. Best coffee in town, Chevron Shortstop, just across the street from New Albany High School.
Another kickoff brought to you by
Back to pass the shuttle, rolling right, being chased from behind, being taken down from behind at the 16-yard line.
Well, just that time there wasn't anybody open. He was trying to set up in the pocket. Wasn't anything there, so he starts rolling. And the minute he started rolling, the guy from their right end was coming chasing him, and none of the receivers were open. Grayson's going to attempt looks like about a 38-yard field goal or 39-yard field goal right here, Kurt.
Kerbo, George,
34.
and Alexander check into the football game. It'll be a 34-yard field goal. Got a good snap, a good hold. It's up, it's high, it's long, and it is good right through the middle. Bulldogs get on the board with a 34-yard field goal. Make the score 36-32.
Yeah, good job there. Again, you talked about it with all the guys on that, Kerbo, George, and Grayson. Good job of getting it. Good job of the guys up front. And that could be a big field goal, obviously, in this game right here. We didn't get the 7 that we wanted, but it kind of get it off of that tie score thing. So somebody's going to win or lose this ball game, most likely off of a touchdown. Well, I should say that's the obvious. Somebody's got to score a touchdown, but it separates the scoring, and we're not at up anymore.
It's funny, Keith, back in our days of playing, special teams just weren't we didn't have kickers like this, or certainly didn't when. I'm not saying our kicker wasn't any good, but I mean it was a different day and age. Now you come to a high school football game, you're going to see special teams, this college material.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We had a good Terry Hatch was our kicker, and he was really good kicker, but these guys, they worked so hard at it. Hatch didn't have time to work at it. He was our quarterback too.
Ronnie Stimson was our kicker, and he was a good kicker, but, you kicked it with a big square-toed thing. It wasn't any of the soccer-style stuff.
They didn't. He's going to pooch kick it, and they did not fair catch it this time. And 34's going around from the left side to the right, and he's able to probably do about 50 yards of running to pick up what, Kurt, about 9 yards?
Yeah, sure did. He's got it at the 40-yard line. And Senatobia's got a 36-32 lead. 2:53 remaining in the third quarter. And the Bulldogs check their defensive unit on to the field. Herbie hands it to Wallace off the right side, and there he goes again, taken down by a host of Bulldogs from behind across the 45-yard line down to the 43, and we are just unable to stop that particular play, Keith.
Yeah, they're just
got a Bulldog down on the field. We're going to take a timeout. We'll send it back to station.
times. New Albany won the game last year. Before that, when was the last time New Albany won the game? They won 3 in a row. What years was it that they won those 3 games in a row? What's the phone number, Kurt?
316-4000. First caller gets a $25 gift certificate to Tallahatchie Gourmet. And while we're doing the trivia question, same play, same player, number 6 off the right side, 40-yard touchdown run, and the Warriors go up 42-32 pending the extra point. And now we got a little bit of a concern, Keith.
Well, when you get 10, I was trying to explain what I was saying about the score a while ago. We were on the good side if we could hold them, but now we're down 10, so we've got to got a lot of work to do in pending this extra point. Let me ask that question one more time. Since 2000, New Albany and Senatobia have played 11 times. New Albany won the game last year. Before that, the last time New Albany won, they won 3 games in a row. What years was that?
316-4000 is the number to call. And once again, Tallahatchie Gourmet, $25 gift certificate.
The Bulldogs blocked the extra point, Kurt.
Blocked extra point. We've got a 42-32 football game on our hands. We've got 2:26 remaining in the third quarter. And now there's no room for any mistake.
No, you got to get the offense. Offense hadn't been as potent as they were in the first half. Need to get rolling here, down 10, fixing to slip into the fourth quarter before you know it.
And the kick is underway. It's once again a high kick. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. Out to the 10, to the 15, picked up a block at the 20. Wallace still on his feet, taken out of bounds along the 30-yard line. We've got a flag down on the field, and David, we couldn't see from up here what the flag was. Did you get it?
I didn't catch that one over there. It's on the far side. Wasn't able to see it. I'm sure it's going to be something against the Bulldogs. I don't think they've called a penalty on Senatobia in the last couple of quarters.
Looks like they're talking to them, and I'm not really sure.
Well, it's going to have to be a block in the back. Block in the back or a hold. That's about all you can have on the kickoff. It's going to be holding is what it's going to wind up being. It'll wind up being 10 yards from the point of the infraction. It'll back it up. To the 16-yard line. As Shettles is on the 11-yard line. 3 receivers wide to the right, handoff to Knox. He plunges forward, gets out to the 20-yard line and maybe the 23. Going to be taken down. I think he got out to the 25, but I think they blew it dead about the 23, Keith. Give him 6 yards on it, and to be second down and 4.
Well, we talked about the middle of the field, middle of the line of scrimmage, not being able to have much success. That time they clogged it up again, but Knox just did a really good job of continuing to turn his legs and pick up more yardage.
Shettles rolls right, flares it out to Knox, picks up a block once again, turns it up inside the 30 to the 32-yard line, taken down hard. And once again, was that Boone on the block?
Yes, that is Boone out there again. No, that's Isaiah that time. Isaiah. Got the first down, though. Clock running, 1.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs on the move.
Twin receivers right and left. 1:21 remaining, third quarter. Simpson wide to the right. Scooter to the left. Fakes a handoff. Plenty of time. Looking. He's got a man across the middle. Couldn't come down with it. Tried to get it to Boone, and it winds up going incomplete. We got a winner, Keith.
Just out of reach. Who's the winner, Kurt?
Jared Ligon.
Jared Ligon. That's pretty quick for Jared there. Jared was right. He got the he answered the trivia question. The trivia question was, we played Senatobia 11 times since 2000. Last time we won 3 years in a row. And what years was that? That was 2011, 2012, and 2013.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Through a little bubble screen to Coleman. He's got some run room. Slammed to the ground just as he crosses the 40-yard line. It's going to be close to a Bulldog first down.
I believe he got it. I don't know. The ref on this side is not in any hurry. Yeah, he did get the first down. Jared can go to Tallahatchie Gourmet and pick up that $25 gift certificate. I'm going to text Mr. Olson and tell him that Jared Ligon is the winner. Bulldogs first down, clock running at 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he's going to throw one. Isaiah went just on a little hook route there, able to pick up. Good pass by Braden, good catch by Isaiah. First down Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are on the move, Kurt.
Another first down. Mark it as the 46. 27 seconds remaining, third quarter. Shettles back to pass. He's looking deep, trying to get it to Simpson. He caught it at the 15-yard line, or 21-yard line, reached out and got it, Keith. Nice catch.
Man, I got to tell you, that was a perfect pass, and I'm talking about Isaiah just let it drop right in his hands, was able to stay in bounds. Really good job there. Good job by the offensive line there, giving time.
Mark it at the 15-yard line. It'll be a Bulldog first down. 3 receivers set wide to the left. Simpson, the lone receiver, to the right. Shettles hands it to Knox. Looks inside, just nowhere to go.
Not anything there. We just hadn't, Coach Stubblefield talked about it. We just hadn't been able to win at the line of scrimmage at all when we're running the football.
Lost a yard on it. And that's going to end the fourth quarter. We'll be back after these messages.
Dignified service for
Ball, Kurt, we are.
Yeah, it's going to be right at the 17-yard line. It's going to be a second down, 2nd and 10. The Bulldogs, they need 10 points to tie it, so they've got to at least get some points out of this.
We got 2nd and 11. Okay.
Shettle sends 3 receivers to the left. He's back to pass. He looks to Knox. He flares it out. Couldn't come down with it. Might have thrown it just a little bit in front of him and a tad high, Keith.
Yep. Just a little out of reach there. I was actually concerned at first. I thought he threw it backwards to him, but nobody else went for it, so. Third down and 11. 11:58 left in the football game. Bulldogs trail 42-32. got to get this one in the end zone, Kurt. I feel like we need a touchdown right here versus a field goal.
Shettles hands it to Knox, trying to get outside, still trying down inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down, Keith, and I don't know where they're going to go far here, kick a field goal. I mean, it's 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 7 at the 13-yard line. Not going to second guess the coaches. It's just a tough decision right here. You're down by 10. They're going to go for it. Shettles looks at a 3-down lineman set. He rolls to his right. He's under pressure. He's looking. He fires it to the end zone, and it's going to go incomplete. Tried to get it to Boone. He was pretty well covered, actually, and it'll go incomplete.
Yeah, again, just rolling out. Pressure was coming from the defensive end on their left side. We're rolling to him, and he was bringing pressure, and Braden just tried to zip it in there and just not able to get it in. One of the Warriors was able to hit the football. 11:42 left in the football game. Warriors lead 42-32. The Warriors come out. Irby's got a receiver off his left side. He's got 2 receivers, two to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to throw a little button hook route, and the guy's going to catch it and going to pick up 1st down for the Warriors, I believe. Yep, picked up an easy 10, 11 yards right there. No, only going to give him 9. I'm sorry, going to be 2nd down and 1.
West Point's taking a 34-9 lead in the third quarter over Starkville.
Irby's got the running back off his left side again, got 1 to the right. He's going to hand it to that running back. He's cutting to the outside. He's going to get the outside, and he's going to the house. No, he's not either, because we got a Bulldog that's running from the other side of the field very impressively. Wow.
Tyler Evans tracked him down from behind, Keith, but not until he had about a 70-yard gain. And it really seems like it's kind of that same play.
Yep, they just ran it that time. They gave it to him in the backfield. He was looking for a hole, and the hole never developed. He just kept going to the outside, and Evans was able to run him down. But big yardage, 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 1st down for the Warriors at the Bulldogs' 16-yard line. Irby's got 2 receivers to the right. He's got running back off. He's going to fake it, and he's going to go to the outside. He's going to the end zone for a touchdown for the Warriors. Warriors are going to go up 48-32 with 10:37 left in the football game, pending the extra point.
Well, now we got a situation on our hands, to say the least.
Yep, just hadn't been able to stop them. Again, like I say, they ran a lot of that just kind of option stuff where the quarterback can keep it or give it to the running back, and we just have not been able to adjust to stop it.
New Hope leads Corinth Choctaw County 17-7 at half. That Tallahatchie Old Gourmet extra point is up.
No good.
And it's no good, and we'll be back after these messages.
All right, take it away.
Bulldogs will get Coleman back deep along with Wallace. With 10:37 remaining in this football game. And the Bulldogs have got to go down the field in a hurry. Line drive kick is going to bounce on into the end zone. So the Bulldogs will get it on the 20-yard line, Keith, and they've got to score. We got to have 3 scores.
You got that right, buddy. Well, we could get 2 scores if we went for 2 both times and tie it up. We just need to worry about getting 1 and getting it as quick as we can, because this is getting out of hand.
There's no question about that. Offensive unit comes on the field for the Bulldogs. 10:36 remaining in the football game. Twin receivers left and right. Shuttles back to pass. He's looking in the middle. Still looking, fires a bullet to Simpson. Almost came down with it at the 45-yard line. Hit immediately. It'll go incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Really good pass by Braden there. Good job by the guys up front of giving him time. The receivers just could not get open, and Isaiah kept running his route, able to get in a spot that really he wasn't super open. Braden just did a really good job of getting it in there, and Isaiah just not able to come down with it.
2nd down, 2nd and 10. Coleman runs underneath, couldn't get open. Shettle's looking. He's looking deep. He's got Simpson. Couldn't come down with it. About a step out of range. It'll go incomplete.
Well, again, had plenty of time that time. Just, again, the receivers were not able to get open. Isaiah was able to ultimately get behind them, just not able to make the connection.
Had Coleman running an underneath route, trying to come in under those linebackers, and they just had him covered up. Scooter wide to the left. Simpson wide to the right. Boone in the slot. Coleman in the slot. Now we've got a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds.
Want some good Mexican food? Come to Mid-Pac.
Senatobia leads the football game. Bulldogs faced with a 3rd down and 10. They've met along the sideline. They've got the play call they want. Shettles looks right and he looks left. He's got time. Pressure off the edge. He kept his foot in some ways, rolling right, looking, and overshot number 17 along the right side. And the Bulldogs will be faced with a 4th and 10. And I think they're going to have to go for it, Keith.
Looks like they're going to punt it, Kirk. Had pressure coming from the outside over there, off of their left side, brought a linebacker or I don't know, it may have even been a safety, but they brought somebody. And as you said, Braden did a really good job of avoiding the pressure. But again, they've made some adjustments or something, because our receivers are not able to get open like they were in the first half. We're running people out.
Alexander will stand along the 5-yard line. He'll punt it from along the 8. 10:08 remaining in the football game. Bulldogs down by 16. He got a good snap and a good punt. He's going to hit it. The 46-yard line, take a Bulldog roll into Senatobia territory at the 46-yard line. But the more important thing, the Bulldogs almost have to have a 3-and-out right here.
Yeah, you think you got to get the ball. Turnover, 3-and-out, something pretty quick. We got 9:56 left in the football game, and the Bulldogs are down 16.
Bulldogs have just been unable to stop. I think almost all the damage has been done on the ground, Keith. I mean, they've completed a few passes, but for the most part, it's been right off that off-tackle area.
Yeah, I just run in a little misdirection sometime, and they've just been real effective with it.
Handoff goes to Watson, excuse me. He keeps his foot in. He's going to get about 6 yards out of it. It'll be second down. It'll be second down and 4.
Wasn't any misdirection there, Kurt, that time. They just handed it to him. He came off the right side following and picked up 7 yards on first down. Clock running, just under 9.5 minutes to go in the game. Senatobia not in any hurry. They're letting the clock run. Got a fumble.
Well, we got a ball on the ground. I think Irby got back on at the snap. He mishandles the snap, and a Bulldog number 44, Foster, almost got on it. It'll back him up 3, maybe 4 yards. It'll be third down and 8. The clock runs. We're at 8:50 remaining in the football game. Bulldogs make a couple of defensive substitutions.
Yeah, I think Irby just took his eyes off the ball that time, trying to figure out where he was going with it. Dropped it.
3rd and 8. Bulldogs stack a few more people. Got 5-man front defensively. Handed, trying to get outside. And this time he doesn't get a first down. He's out of bounds, short of a first down. It'll be 4th down. I don't know. We'll go down to David Good. David looks at me like it's going to be 4th and about 3, and I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it.
Yeah, they still got the offense out on the field. It is about 4th and 3. Clock did stop. They got him out of bounds, so I'm not running again, but they had him out of bounds. So anyway, they are going to probably let the clock run down anyway and call a timeout.
That's exactly what they're going to do. We're at 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to run it down, may even take the penalty and punt. I don't know whether they're going to call timeout or not. They do take the timeout. We'll take one with them back in 60 seconds.
On shortstop, Ocean Springs over Petal 27-14. That's at half. West Jones over Northeast Jones 20-7. That's at half. Raleigh over Newton County 30-7. That's at half.
Yeah.
North Pontotoc on top of Nettleton 33-0.
And we appreciate our sponsors texting those phones. I know you hear our phones going off, but that's how they text us these scores in. Shettles back to pass, going to the right. He's rolling, looking. Throws it back into the middle, completes it at the 35, down to the 25. Taken down as the first down is Simpson on a 20-yard gain.
Good job again by Braden, just avoiding and creating time. Again, Senatobia has done a much better job of covering our receivers. Isaiah did a really good job of running to a spot and finding an open space.
Bulldogs in a hurry. Shettle's got his team set. He's back to pass. He's looking. He throws it to the corner, trying to get it to Coleman. Almost intercepted at the 5-yard line. He was well covered. It'll go incomplete.
Well, just a good pass there. Good defensive play by Senatobia. 6:58 left in the football game. Braden's going to bring his team to the line of scrimmage. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He's got Knox off his right hip. He's ready to take the snap, low snap. He goes down and gets pressure comes. He's going looking for somewhere to go, rolling back from the left to back to the right, running, being chased, cuts it up and gets inside the 20-yard line, Kurt. What a great play by Braden there.
About the 18-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. At one time, he had Simpson all alone in the back of the end zone, but just could not get set up to throw the football to him.
Just didn't have time.
Now the Bulldogs will switch Boone from the right side to the left. 3 receivers wide left. Hand off to Knox up the middle. Got a little running room. Picks up a block. Inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. They're still tackling him. It's been blown dead. Let's see where they're going to actually mark it. I think he got down to about the 7-yard line. Look like they're going to mark it dead, David, about the 7-yard line down there.
Yeah, it'd be first down Bulldogs. They've got a flag on the play, Kirk. I'm not sure what it was. It's in the thrown by the head man. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, looks like they're bringing it back. It's on the far side of the field, thrown over there, and I don't know what it is.
Got a few more scores coming in, Kurt, from Chevron shortstop. Morton and West Lauderdale are tied at 14. Meridian
I think they called holding, Kurt.
Meridian over Neshoba Central, 28-21. Mendenhall over McGee, 14-0. Lumberton over North Forest, 26-0.
3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Shettles under heavy pressure, sets up a screen. Had it set up pretty good, but it goes incomplete.
Just a little bit short there. You said it. We had the lineman out in front, had Knox ready to roll, and pressure was coming on Braden. He was backpedaling when he threw it and just not able to get it to him completely in stride.
We've got an official's timeout. We'll hold it right here, Keith. You got some more scores?
Well, we just had a little. You talked earlier about our problems we're having with our internet, and I just lost everything I had.
Yeah, it's just been just no signal here at all. I don't understand it really. That you would think they did, but
let's see, Kurt, where I was a while ago. I got
East Union's down 35-14.
Shannon leads Louisville at halftime 12-6. That's a shocker to me, Kurt.
No kidding.
Simmons over LaFleur County 34-0. Let's see what we got. Heritage Academy beat Wayne Academy. Well, that's showing 42 to 6 at halftime. So still a lot going on there.
Shelders brings his team up. He's faced with a 4th down and 14. He's under pressure from the backside, rolls right, trying to find a receiver, throws it to the end zone. All kind of bumping and collision. We've got a flag down there. It's going to be defensive pass interference. I knew there was all kind of bumping going on. I did not really know if they were going to call it or not. It could have been either way, David.
Yeah, I believe he indicated holding against Senatobia, so that's going. I don't know if it'll be enough for a first down, but it's going to be still going to be 4th down.
We had a 4th down and 14. And let's see just exactly where they're going to mark it. It's still going to be 4th down, but it's going to be 4th down.
Fourth down and 1, looks like, Kurt.
Well, the official is talking it over with the man with the down by 4th and 1, apparently. Looks like a 4th and 1 here, David, but we see some discussion.
I'm not sure what they're discussing. They kind of unusual for this time of the game. Now they're going to mark it back again. So I guess they're trying to figure out the exact down and distance. I think they went a little bit more than 10 yards instead of. They went about 12, 13 yards instead of 10 yards.
Quite frankly, they did.
Back. We're going to be about 4th down and about 4 for the Bulldogs.
And that's what it should have been because it was 4th down and 14. We got a 10-yard holding penalty on the play. Now they're still discussing it, but I think they've actually got it right. Coach Stubblefield wants an explanation. I don't blame him.
Looks like they finally got it straightened out, Kurt.
4th and 4. Bulldogs got to have a first down. Shelders is back to pass. He's under pressure. He's rolling right. He's looking. He fires it to the end zone. And you talk about bumping again. They're going to call it a no call, probably a good call, and it'll go incomplete, and Senatobia take over just shy of the 20-yard line.
Well, just immediately the pressure was there, and he was rolling to his right. Didn't have a whole lot of choices for receivers to throw the ball. He threw it in the back corner of the end zone, and you said there was a little bumping going on, but really could have gone either way, and the incomplete pass is going to give the ball to the Warriors. 1st and 10, 5:44 left in the football game. Warriors lead 48-32.
Not much else you can say, Keith. We've been ineffective completely at running the football tonight and just had to go through the pass. And I think we've got over 300 and something yards passing, but that's not enough tonight.
Well, again, they've a lot of times in football, when you talk about a football game, you talk about who wins the line of scrimmage, and most of the time, I don't care what you are, if you're consider yourself a passing team, if you can run the football successfully, you're going to win the football game. Now, these guys are not a passing team. They're a running team, but they've obviously had more success running the football tonight than we have.
No question about that.
Irby's got a running back off his left hip. He's got a receiver to his right and his left. Takes the snap. Going to run right up the middle. Going to pick up the first down with ease. Going to get him down at about the 35-yard line. Got a Bulldog slow to get up, but I think that's going to be Tucker. He's coming off the field.
Brandon's taken a 14-7 lead over Madison Central. That's a fourth quarter score. Oxford leads South Panola 22-7 at halftime.
Clock's running here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Irby's going to have his running back off his right side this time. Going to send number 11 from right to left. He's going to take the snap. They're going to run it to the left side with Watson again. He's going to stretch it. Bulldogs did a good job of stretching it out there. Not able to get much. Maybe got 3 yards on it. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors.
Late in the third quarter, Saltillo leads Lafayette 21-14. Columbus 7, South Haven 6. That's an early first quarter score.
Clock ticking down to 4 minutes to go in this football game. Warriors lead 48-32. Irby's got his running back off to his right, on his right hip. Got receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Going to take it and hand it to Watson again, coming off the left side. Going to pick up probably about 6 yards. Going to come up, make it 3rd down and about a yard to go for the Warriors for the 1st down.
Water Valley 29, South Pontotoc 8. That's in the third quarter. And Pontotoc leads Houston. Houston.